Hey guys, it's Deirdre. I have decided to start making videos again. I'm going to have a little bit of a mental health focus. The reason I stopped making my videos was because I did have some mental health problems arise, and I just couldn't, I wasn't functioning very well. I was functioning on a very, like basic level, like just getting the things done that I needed to, absolutely needed to, and making YouTube videos was not on that list. So I've had mental health problems since I was very young. I mean, I can think as far back to about 9 years old, but nothing, I was never diagnosed with anything until much later on in life. So basically what happened is something came up that brought me back to some childhood trauma, and it just was a down downhill slope from there. um, I just couldn't cope. All these feelings came up, and um, it was just really horrible. So I stopped making the videos, and John and I had some really big changes in our life. We both had some issues with our families that we were going through at the same time. So it was a challenging time in our marriage as well. We sold our big home in Woodbridge. Monica had moved out. We were down to 2 kids. We thought, let's move out to the country. We'll downsize, we'll reinvest our money, and we'll start thinking about retiring early. So we bought a nice property up in Oro-Medonte, which is near Horseshoe Valley. So it's just north of Barrie in Ontario. And we bought an acre and a half, a bungalow, a lot smaller. We renovated the inside of the house to suit our personal likes, and we renovated the backyard. We put in a big pool and a hot tub, and we're surrounded by forest. It's really beautiful. We're on a small little subdivision, dead-end streets. The kids can go out, ride their bikes. We feel totally safe with them here outside playing. So we just kind of have this new lifestyle. The cycling here is amazing. There's no cars. We just get on our bikes and go. There's no lights. It's just super easy. So we came up here like planning all these great things, and we were going to start vacationing a lot, and I'm not feeling well. I'm really struggling with my mental health. There's days like I just don't want to get out of bed. I'm crying a lot. I'm having anxiety. I don't want to leave the house. I'm getting upset with John. I'm blaming things on him or accusing him of being a certain way. When looking afterwards, he was not. It was my negative thinking that was bringing these things on. So we're here, we're living here for a while, and then all of a sudden I find out that I'm pregnant. I find out when I'm 3.5 months pregnant because I had an IUD. So even though I was having symptoms, I wasn't connecting because I was not supposed to be able to get pregnant with an IUD. They're 99.98% effective, so the chances that I got pregnant were so slim. So I find out I'm pregnant, and now I have, I think they call it prenatal depression. So it just got worse, the depression. When I found out I was pregnant and we may not be able to keep the pregnancy because the IUD was still inside, I became so upset that we may lose the baby, even though I didn't want the pregnancy originally. Like when I first found out, I was really upset. We weren't planning on having more kids. I already had 3. We had all these plans, and the baby just did not fit into them. So, but then when they gave me a 50-50 chance of the pregnancy surviving, I was so upset that we might lose the baby. So there was a couple months there where the depression was a lot worse because I was so worried about losing the baby. I was worried about losing the baby, but then I was also struggling with giving up my body and giving up my lifestyle. Even though I knew it was temporary, it was very, very difficult and very hard on me. So I joined a support group that I attended once a week. I had individual therapy once a week, and then John and I went to couples therapy every 3 weeks or so. And slowly I definitely started to get better. Have been taking medication, lamotrigine, since I was 23 years old when I was diagnosed as being bipolar. And the medication really helped me. It changed my life. I can't imagine not having it. But my doctor said that the medication is sort of old. They don't really prescribe that anymore, and that there's better ones that have come out since. So I took a saliva test to find out which medications would be best for me. They have this test, and you give them your saliva and they test it to all the different medications, and then you get red medications do not take, yellow might be good, and then green will work really well for you. So we got, I think, 2 green hits. We didn't want to change it while I was pregnant. He said unless things get really bad, like you're thinking about suicide, otherwise try to push through so that we don't have to change it during pregnancy. So now after pregnancy, I'm still not feeling 100%. I'm so much better than I was, but I'm probably only like a 6 or a 7 out of a 10. The doctor says he can get me up to an 8. So I would like to be an 8. So I think I'm going to try new medication, maybe starting in a couple weeks. I'm going to go in and see him and get started on something new and see how that goes for me. What else? We're still homeschooling the kids, loving that. We just got back from France. That was an amazing trip. I really felt like we, experienced some really interesting culture, and the kids learned a little bit of French. I expanded mine more. We decided to start taking conversational French and then go back next September and spend 3 weeks to a month there and really immerse the kids in the culture and the language. So that's exciting. So I'm want to start up the YouTube channel again because I want to post videos about my mental health struggles, also about getting back in shape after having the baby. Caden is now 4 months old. I had 25 pounds to lose after having him, and it's been really difficult, but I'm down to, I have 7 to go. So I think I'm doing really well, and I'd like to share with you guys how I've been able to get back in shape. So I'll do some videos on that. What else? Struggles with breastfeeding. And also, of course, share still my fitness lifestyle with you guys. What food I'm eating. I'm working on an e-cookbook that I want to share my favorite vegan recipes on. And I don't know, I guess that's it for now. So maybe I'll shut this video down. I also am thinking of changing the name of the channel. So let me know what you guys think of this. I was thinking, because I want to add the mental health aspect, I'm worried that the vegan part of Vegan Delight might deter some people from stopping in on the channel if they're like anti-vegan. So I thought of changing the name to maybe entice more people that might not drop in on the channel because of the vegan part. And then this way they can see, they will learn eventually about my vegan lifestyle and eating a plant-based diet, and might get more people. And might get more interest from people that wouldn't otherwise have been interested, and they can learn about my plant-based eating and vegan lifestyle as well. So let me know what you guys think about the name change, and that is it. So I'll be posting some more videos, and it's good to be back, and I will see you guys on the next video.